It's 8 in the morning, going to my first real therapy session. First real one. What's it called? EMDR. Eye movement desensitization. What's the R stand for? Anyways, it's nice out. And this doctor, she's gonna fix me. And I'm gonna be better, all better. And life's gonna be peachy keen from here on out. I'm still stuffy from the morning, all night last night. You've been to therapy, right? We kind of talked about that early on. And then after that, never the twain shall meet. We never stopped kind of talking about it.
Yeah, it's not as easy to find a therapist that takes your insurance.
Yeah, our options were limited because I wanted to do, that's how Michigan works, I wanted to do the EDMR. And it's basically like they found this cognitive hack kind of that if while you're reliving or revisiting traumatic events in your life, if your eye is following like a pendulum movement, it somehow helps to rewire the neural circuitry so you can have a little distance from the trauma. And I was interested in checking that out and seeing what that was. And when I saw this is before I got out, you know, I learned about it in an ASAT class, Advanced Substance Abuse Treatment you have to take in the joint. And it was very interesting to me because I've tried a lot of the other stuff, meditation, all that stuff, and that stuff's good, but having like the cognitive hack part of it was very interesting to me. And when I got out, I saw my parole agent, and in another synchronistic moment, she brought it up on her own. And then I had to go from really being into it to trying not to sound like I was just agreeing with her. Like, oh yeah, EDMR. Because I couldn't remember. I still can't remember exactly the letters and what they mean. So EMDR, EDM, ERMD, and so yeah. But I got Medicaid, and you know, there's not a ton of therapists up here. This city isn't a big city. There's two, and luckily one of them or two of them took Medicaid. Two of them took Medicaid, and which is a huge thing. You know, you would think that people getting out the joint would have like carte blanche, whatever a mental health version of a black card is. I think we should have that unlimited, you know, whatever you need, because no one's gonna go get rich or have some super special benefit from being able to get the best therapy. But even if you were, that's what you should want for people getting out. I think a lot of people forget that society, the whole point of prison is to protect society and to help the people who might have needed to go to prison, whatever that means, or at least sit in time out, to help them get better so they can be better. So society and everything else will be safer and better. And that way there won't be as many ambulances and police cars going down the street on a random morning, on therapy morning. But that's not the way it works. And the same thing's kind of going on with some of the food benefits and stuff. And we had to really, you automatically qualify for that stuff if you get out the joint, which is beautiful. But it's one of those things that just should be that way. And I think, especially mental health stuff, should be available to, you shouldn't have to go to prison to get that access, right? Of all the money we're spending and all the tax breaks we're given and the funding of bullshit bureaucratic systems that don't really work, I think there should be a hierarchy. We could do all that stuff, but I think food security and mental health, especially security, should be a thing that no one should have to want for. You know, in my case was directly related to losing my insurance and not being able to get the treatment and the medicine I needed, and it sent me into a spiral. And so yeah, I wish it was better. It's not, but we're gonna be grateful for what we have today, and that is a therapist who does EDMR and a corporal EDMR, EMDR. Yeah, I wonder if EMDR can cure my memory issues, which seem to be. Ray's shaking her head no. Not for that? Well, we can only wish. Anyways, I decided I'm not gonna adhere to these little rules with social media, and I don't even care if anything I'm filming makes it on social media at this point anymore. I'm just gonna do me, and yeah, I'll meet you guys back and see if I'm cured in about an hour or something.